Rise and shine. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 31st, day A in your schedule. It's Coach versus Player Day, and I'm Cade Marching.
And I'm Coach Hergens. Birthday wishes today go to Evan Fisher, Rocco Giglio, Justin Gonzalez, Alexis and Alyssa Head, Michael Johnson, Benjamin Marlowe, Kennedy McGrath, and Leela McWilliamson.
Happy birthday. If you are planning on bringing a student from outside Staley High School to Winter Informal, the forms are due to Mrs. Roberts by the end of the day.
There will be a boys tennis meeting in Coach McCall's classroom, CR 155, next Tuesday, February 6th.
Attention all class officers, there will be a meeting today during Falcon time in Miss Sobey's room, CR 204.
Human trafficking happens all over the world, and anyone is a possible victim. Here's DECA with a video on how to defend yourself.
No one was harmed in the making of this film, a lesson in self-defense. Say for example that someone comes up behind you and holds a knife to your throat. You want to keep your hands calm and out of sight of the attacker. Then you want to raise your hand up and grab the hand that is holding the knife to your throat, pulling it forward and turning it upside down, flat against your shoulder. Then wrap your hands around their wrist and pulling downwards very hard, potentially breaking their arm. Once the knife drops to the ground, you will want to run away, screaming for help and calling the police. Upcoming in this next video, you will see Tommy kicking Jackson in the knees. It is almost immediately at the slightest pressure that Jackson backs off. But remember, this is all just a demonstration. If this scenario for some reason happens to you in real life, you want to apply as much possible pressure that you can muster. For this next example, I have Jackson starting a fight between himself and Tommy. As you can see, Tommy grabs Jackson from behind both knees and lifts, thus imbalancing Jackson, sending him toppling back. If you have been paying attention, you might be thinking, I can't take down a huge guy, I'm barely a 100-pound girl. But this technique is probably more your speed if this ever happens to you. But keep in mind that no matter your gender, as long as you have hair long enough to grab, you can defend yourself this way. As you can see, Tommy is coming up behind me and grabbing me by the ponytail. I grab his offending hand with both of mine and then proceed to go under his arm and end up behind him. I first start off by grabbing his hand and forcing it to his back, and then I grab his elbow, forcing it upwards to his back as well, effectively dislocating his shoulder. But for this demonstration, I had to improvise, and as to not harm Tommy, I only forced his elbow up partially.
This Friday is Staley's second annual Winter Informal. Here's Joey, Maria, and Cameron with an inside look.
Well, that's what we have for you today, Staley.
Be sure to check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit us online at StaleyNews.com.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for daily shows and more.
Have a super duper spectacular day, everyone.